Greetings, friends, and welcome back to another spread. I hope you have been well. Let's see what you have going on in and around your lovely worlds. Get the drop on those folks outside. Okay. All right. Thanks again for popping in and watching. I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light and protect me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. You guys have had some interesting things going on around you, so I'm really curious to see what's on the menu today. All right, Spirit, come through. Come through for my lovely friends. Ooh, I wonder what that is. Okay. First up, we have winter. So they're getting into naming a time frame here. Okay, I don't like it. Already. Already, I don't like it, friend. Wow. Okay, so 'tis the season. We're getting rid of riffraff. Okay, that's what we have going on here, friend. So let's get one more for the middle here. Okay, two more then. Sugar. Hello. Oh my God. So I'm hearing for some of you, if you were in a connection with someone where they have convinced you to participate in an open relationship, they're abusing the setup and you're being told to move on. This could be talking to or about a Cancer energy. They're not adhering to the parameters y'all agreed on. Facts. Virgo energy here since the summer. Yeah. So, when they said that was really their way of saying they wanted to just sleep around. This isn't about, oh, I need to, like, I'm sure they came up with some really cute, cool way to say, oh, I basically need more freedom. But it's because they didn't have their heads on straight about being in a committed relationship to begin with. Okay. They've been had that side piece. They never dropped the side piece. Okay. Matter of fact, you're the side piece. Like, if we're talking about timing, it's you that's the side piece. They've been had this thing around. They had them in their back pocket when they met you. And then when they were ready to have enough freedom to incorporate them into their rotation a little bit more again, they asked you for this stupid open relationship. They're full of it. They're full of it. They showed up with that side piece. Let's have some more, Spirit. What do we want to put down for our friends? Man, yeah, Spirit is saying, don't do another round with them. Reverse Fool. That's the Reverse Fool 2.0. Okay? That's not the Fool. That is the Fool 2.0 in this deck. So that means this is someone you have had a new beginning with, or you've been open to this. Whew, let me catch myself. I'm about to start moving too fast. This fall was when you decided to try this thing with them again. With this open up energy. Because that is, I'm sorry, this is when you started with them. But apparently in the winter, they're going to try and get you to start something up with them again. But the Fool didn't show up as an upright new beginning. It showed up reverse. So this second new beginning that they're willing to propose, or they're trying to get you involved in, this came out reverse. So Spirit is telling you, you are not to participate. Because this person has a side piece. Okay? Even if they're not talking about being in an open relationship. They may not even be pitching that to you. But whoever this person is that's going to try and pull up in the wintertime to reconcile with you again, Spirit said no. Reverse Six of Pentacles is giving one-sided. They're telling you if you go back into this thing with that person again, it's going to be one-sided. Again. You're going to be doing all the giving. They're going to be doing all the taking. Spirit is saying, move on. This person has a side piece anyways. And it's a shame. Even when you leave them behind, you're still not going to be leaving them out in the cold because they got folks. They got folks laying around. Yeah, slinging that wand far and wide. Ace of Wands out here. Okay? You need to be looking for new opportunities. You ain't no more do-overs for these riffraff. Okay, again, we could be talking to or about a Cancer energy. Liar. Big lies. Big freaking lies, yo. They're going to come around with some reconciliation rolling off of their tongue. That's their spiel. But everything they're saying about why you should open up to them is a reverse page of wands with the strength card. It's not only is a lie, it's a super lie. It is a nuclear uranium level facade. The whole shit is a ruse. Don't do it. I'm so sick of people. Strength card out here is giving Leo energy. Okay. Fool is giving Aries. Yeah. Reverse temperance card, man, this is not the way to go. All of the cards that talk about people getting what they deserve and reciprocity and balance and shit is reversed. This person just trying to trap you in a karmic cycle, but you are going to reverse Eight of Swords and get the heck out of it. That's what Spirit's telling you. They're telling you to move on. Reverse Eight of Swords is piggybacking off of move on. Tell them kiss your butt. Yeah, no new friendship. We're not frolicking into some new adventure together. Kiss our buns. Tell them, friends, kiss my buns. No, I've seen enough. Yes, I've seen enough. There it is. The Cancer. Or another water sign. Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. This is bad. This is backfire energy. This is bad karma. That person is bad, comes with bad karma. Just don't do it. Okay? Yes. Look at him. With the Seven of Cups, that is dreams and fantasies. They're selling dreams. It is a colossal lie. Their whole approach. They're full of it. This is also talking about the fact that this jerk has options behind your back while they're trying to pitch themselves to you like there's some catch. Reverse Nine of Wands. Don't do it. There's no more repeats with this person. Okay? I just can't stand it. People they always trying to get over. This is exactly why I pull cards. I will never not do divination on what's going on around me. And for those who don't do it themselves yet, I will happily pop up here when I can and do it for you. Because I don't like when people get the wool pulled over their eyes, especially when they are being transparent. Confirmation. Transparent and good to someone. Look at this. Look at you. You're good times. You're easy breezy. But instead of... See that? See that? See that? See that? See that? Stuff going on. That's because I'm cracking the paradigm. I'm breaking the paradigm. Their dark attachments are so mad I've squealed. But you're a good time. You're easy breezy. But instead of them taking that as a sign of you being worth being good too in return, they think you're stupid. They think you're an easy lick. Like, oh, I can get them to do whatever I want. Just tell them whatever. Scorpio rising energy is significant. Okay. An amazing party. Miami. See, this is what I'm saying. That person for the streets. We keep talking about these guys. I'm sick of it. Mind your business. Mind your business. Okay. They're not to be incorporated in it anymore. Your spirit team has said 100 times. Release yourself. They literally said, move on. Look at this. Mascara. An Afrobeat tune made by Fabrigas Le Métis Noir. It's about masks. You see it? The person is wearing a mask. And all they like to do is party. Aries sun energy is out here. This could be two or about an Aries. That Aries might be vile, okay? Vile vortex is out here. It never lies. This is the pre-sorting station for hell. Like when people are going to be tossed into the cesspool of the cosmos, they go to one of the vile vortices first. Okay? You, however, my friend, it's not for the streets. Calabasas is out here. Not sure what that's about, but it may resonate with somebody. I'm so sick of it. Stargazing. Unlock your downloads. Let me grab another portion of this deck. Yeah. In your community. So this is somebody that might be flirting with or sleeping around with folks right in your community. Like they trying to play. They think you're super stupid. Not only do they want to play, they want to play right in your face. Like it's something about doing that that is a thrill for them. Because you're so easygoing. Because they know you don't want to be texting them and asking, where are you? They know you don't want to do stuff like that. That's why they're trying to choose you, so they can keep living their dastardly for the streets life and still have somebody at home. Leo energy out here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Someone here with dark complexion. Maybe a Pisces involved here. You have a sudden positive breakthrough. And it starts here because I'm squealing. Yeah. Workout, exertion of power. So, again, mind your business. They're talking about you getting back into yourself and just letting this person be for the streets. Y'all are not a match. It's misaligned. Shemangel 47 is here. Asalia, just God, who points to truth. I'm telling you, Spirit is telling on somebody right now because they don't want them playing in your face like this. You're too good of a person for that. 47 is significant. Reduced down to the number 11, which is the Justice card, baby. Like I said, that thing is being ran by dark attachments, and your spirit team says absolutely not. They have to go. Get them out of here. That specific person. Don't let that dirty thing lay in your bed or be in your life. It's disgusting. You're inspiring others, man. Okay, and your protections are solid and fortified. The only way this person can come in and run you around in circles is if you invite them in. If you say, I don't want to, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do but stay on the outskirts where they freaking belong. All right? Shemangel 40 is here. Yazel, God who rejoices. Man, if you let your protections do what they're meant to do and keep this sour, stanky thing out of your life, God will literally rejoice. Like, oh my goodness, my child has learned. Okay. First, not first, middle, last initial. Jesus. Somebody's name is June. It might be a nickname or their actual name. Or this person started running the streets this summer. You know, the riffraff love to cut loose during the spring and the summer. Yeah, they do. Happy spouse, happy house. That's what you deserve, and that's likely what you want. But this person knows that. That's why they've been selling you that. That's why they've been pitching happy house, happy spouse from behind this fake tail mask. Fake, fake, fake. They're gonna be out in the streets, fork in the road. Choose your own adventure, though. Maybe some of you still want to see this stuff firsthand instead of just knowing ahead of time and thinking, oh, well, maybe it was just hypothetical or just a possibility. Maybe you do want to choose that road and go and see for yourself. I hope you make it out on the other side, if that's what you decide to do. But it's definitely still your choice, baby. All right, February is significant. Birthday, anniversary, event of some sort. Maybe Valentine's Day is going to be the culminating event for you. Sagittarius season is significant. You notice that they're pointing out all of these months that have significant holidays where people spend time with their family. Things like Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, stuff like that. You learn who the side piece is, especially if you live in the Western Hemisphere. You learn who the side piece is really with them holidays. You sure do. They skitty-scatting all around for Valentine's Day. Okay, yeah. They got multiple Valentines. The depths of the mind, body, and soul are out here. Gemini, that's your message. Or this could be talking about a Gemini you know. You have ascended. This person, again, going to try to come back around in the winter like, hey, you want to do that thing again? But that's because the summer's over. They're literally a fair weather friend or fair weather lover. You know what I'm saying? They come around after it didn't cool down outside, and they need someone to snuggle up. Need a few people to snuggle up under until it's hot in the streets, and they can run around and be hot in the streets again. Okay? They knew the plot and told you nothing. So there is actually a friend, or someone that you guys know mutually that knows this person has been slip sliding around and they ain't say nothing. Can't trust nobody. Psalm 6:3 is here. This is the invocation psalm for EALL. Shemangel 58. My soul is also sore, vexed, but thou, Lord, how long? Yeah, so your spirit team is ready to drag them forever and ever. They're going to be saying this. My soul is sore. My soul is sore. Or this could just be telling you about how much excessive hunching this person has been doing, that they're literally walking around sore, and then they want you to love them after that. No. Jamaica is significant. Somebody went to Jamaica and did some whole mess. So if you got a boo that recently went on a guy's trip or a girl's trip to Jamaica, oh no, they went down there and did something real skanky. Yes, they did. Look, if sex and or money is their primary focus, stay far away from them. So your people calling somebody out. They say they are dirty. They don't like their energy. They're always lying to you. But you got miracles incoming. Pray for change, okay? Because your spirit team is guiding you right out from under that nasty thing. Shemangel 6 is here. Lela Hell, praiseworthy God. This is the kind of joy that when something or someone operates at a level where they are worthy of praise, that is divinity and is pure excellency. Okay? And it's as it pertains to your love life, because the lovers is here with that energy, number 6 energy there. So you will get out of dealing with riffraff. You just got to keep cutting them loose. And the truth of the matter is that I don't think you're involved with this person right now, because this is someone who's running the streets right now. They plan on popping back up after things cool off to try and get a reconciliation with you, because you're so easygoing that they know that after being missing out in the streets, being a whore for however long, that with the right pitch that you might be reasonable enough again to want to reconcile again. But you're not. This spread is saying you're not doing none of that. And good for you, friend. Okay? Ew. The signs were named, and the time frame in which they're going to pull this stunt is out here. The reason why they go missing, when they go missing, has been put out here. Spirit is pretty much squealed. Okay? So that's it, you guys. I hope this has been helpful. Get that riffraff out of your life, because you got miracles incoming. They want you to stay focused on the good, because that's where you're going. Okay? All right, that's your spread, honey. I hope it has been helpful before you get out mixing and mingling with those in the world. If you need a personal reading, just look in the description box and check the details for how to do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, honey. I hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.